Oh, good. The blizzard cleared just as we were waking up. Hopefully it's not too terribly nasty outside. All right, so I made some water. We can put that down. And I think with all that, I think we're all right. I think that scares me now. If it's going to be that close, if the one in Milton, I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. Let's just keep going. I was going to complete that thought. No, we head to Grey Mother's, and then we see if it's going to just stay where it is. And if it does, cool. I'm not going to worry about it. If it tries to come catch us up, then we'll deal with it when that time comes. Well, we know where it's at now. And I don't know if I have enough bow to deal with it. I do know they're not very easy to kill. And honestly, I don't know if it's worth it. I think the only thing I'd go for with them is the, well, the knife supposedly, I do know that for a fact. The knife supposedly is very, very good. It cuts the time of harvesting animals down considerably. The cougar hood thing, again, it kind of, we're kind of sitting there, you know, pushing against certain things. Is it a good idea? Yeah, I'd love to have that kind of warm weather conditions on top of my head. That doubles the warmth of everything we have. But is it worth almost dying for? Once. Just once. I see you. I don't know where I would hunt you from. I suppose I light a fire and try to shoot you and scare you. I'm not interested in messing with you. If you stay over there, I'll go over here, and then I'll deal with you later in a better spot. Whoa. Yeah, I think it killed a deer or something. There's a dead animal laying right down there. Huh. Interesting. Like, I think we could work on the audio a little better. Because I can hear him, but the audio sounds like it's right here. Come on, do it again. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not worried about it.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's right behind me or right here, even though it's way the heck over there. Come on. Let's go to Grey Mother's real quick. Stop, warm up. I don't remember if there's anything usable in Grey Mother's. We need to make it to... We have bigger fish to fry. Let me put it like this. And by bigger fish, I mean I may have to kill a bear, and I don't really want to kill that bear. But the wind's going to come up, make our lives miserable.
It's a goddamn freezing.
You got that right. We need to go to the bunker. Which sadly, the bunker is a one-way trip from here. I can't go the easy way. I have to go all the way around the back. So we'll duck in here. See if there's anything I need to care about. Besides warming up just a little. Is there anything usable in here laying around on the floor that I probably have missed over and over and over again? Because, like, I think you can pick that up finally and put it on the table, and you can fix this, and I don't think you can do anything with that because it's broken. But I can fix her chair finally. Oh, we have stuff laying on the ground. Nice. And this is the thing I'm still not understanding. Why? What's in it? All the water and one of those. So whatever that was sitting, like, for whatever reason, it was sitting, like, right here. Some of the stuff that they're moving just doesn't make any sense to me, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, good. All right. I was going to say we might look around in here a little bit, but I think everything in here should be good. This may end up coming back with us. Let's get this water out of here at least so that we know we have it. What I would really love, and this is another thing, like I've said it a couple of times, I would love a buildable, like the little water jug that sits underneath some of the sinks in these cabins in various areas. I understand the reasoning why the water jug is there and why certain things are there. I would love a buildable that would allow me to build that water jug and then allow me to do other things. So, yeah, I was trying to do some stuff, then got sidetracked. Let me catch up with what I need to do here, which was I want to fix you. 45 minutes, do it. We're going to come back through here anyway, but if we have to go to, okay, so good. There was a good number. That got us 100% fix, and yeah, nice. So if we have to, what we will do is we will leave from, oh man, I can't do that, can I? Can I? I've got to think about this a minute, because the walk to this, I want to leave some stuff here. We're coming right back by here. I gathered up some stupid stuff to bring stupid stuff with us, and then I thought dumb about it. Can I have this back? And I want that back. Give me the 88% one. You go in here. Dump off excess junk you don't need. I'm going to, if we can haul this with us when we leave, and at least leave that in Mystery Lake. Let's go see what the weather's like. Perfect. A little cold, but perfect. I want to get to this bunker before the end of this episode, and then we can make up our decides what happens when we get to the bunker or when we get elsewhere. There's actually something else I wanted to look at. Ooh, and it's the church. And the reason why I wanted to look at the church is... Good Lord, you got a jiggle and a jerk out of me, buddy. Come on. Oh, nuts. Under. I didn't even get him. Come on. Oh, he had an arrow in him. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been hit by a wolf. He got up and over. Yeah, I did hit him. Shoot. How bad am I? What? He gave me a sprained ankle. What? All right, so he beat up my boots a little bit. He beat up my gloves, beat up a couple of things. Boots, satchel, gloves, and the bear coat got a little bit. Huh. And he gave me a sprained ankle and ran off with my arrow. That is the craziest thing I think I've ever had a wolf do, is a sprained ankle. Huh. Yeah. So, I've never had a wolf do that to me ever. Where did you go, buddy? Can I have my arrow back, please? Where did you go? And he didn't even hardly take any damage. Huh. That was crazy. He bounced and went. I don't see blood that way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Up the hill. Huh. Yeah, I haven't had a wolf attack us in a really, really, really long time. Where did you go?
Jeez, this is cold.
What did it do? Did it... All right, just look around. Deer quiet. I followed this up. So it went over this hill, around the log, and then bounced and went this way.
God, think.
Please tell me you didn't go over there, because if you did, I'm never going to get that arrow back. That thing is clear on the other side of this mountain, making that kind of noise. Well, I might be saying that's the end of that arrow. This wolf went and bounced around. It's probably... Oh, there it is. Was that it right there? Maybe. Anyhow, we're getting a little screwed up here. Schoolhouse. If it's the wolf, cool. If not, I don't care. I'd say campfire. Arrows can stay. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Well... One thing I am going to say. One thing I am going to say is if I end it because of a... Yeah, it's hunting us. I made it mad. For a second there, I made it mad. One thing I will say. We end the game, we die like men. If you get murdered because of something stupid like that, I do not use the function. She dies where she dies. Okay, I wanted to see in here something in particular, because this is in here, and there's a bed in here. What can we move in here? This is be kind of one of those things I'd like to kind of goof around with it and make this... Yeah, I can move those. I can move all the planks. I can move the bucket. Can I move the bed? I can. We die like men. That's one of those. That's a statement from a friend of mine, or a guy that I watch on YouTube's. That's their way that they play their video games. So yeah, die stupidly. Well, if I die stupidly, I die stupidly. I don't think there's anything in here I really would care about other than, like, if I was wondering if I could remove the pews, because it stinks in here. Kidding. Let's go see if we can get to the thing after we warm up just a little bit. To the trailer. I think I made it mad. I think it knows I'm here. Again, I don't know. I'm not interested in experimenting with this particular character. What we may do is we may try to do a really fast interloper, you know, get an interloper into an arrow really quickly, which means I'd have to spend a little bit of time scumming saves, starting and getting rid of saves. It's not necessarily scumming them. I don't like playing custom when I test stuff, because custom does what this one did to it, where things act a little wonky. So if I was to do a little bit of cougar science, sadly there are no bars in this place. I gotta quit. Anyhow, if we wanted to sit down and do science, I would not do it on a 300-plus day loper. I would not do it on a 150-day loper. I'd do it on a 50-day loper. I'd get a loper running to about 50 days, get them geared as best as possible. The reason why I would do 50 is because 50 means ultimate, or at least the coldest it's going to get in the game for an interloper. So, and, you know, all the animals are going to be where the animals should be. This is getting a little old. But yeah, we should be. That's as, as difficult as it theoretically should be. After that, it's just you running into the scarcity of stuff, and that's where I like to test things. So, let's see. Lots of coal, a piece of food, a little bit of water. What did we leave? Workbench, 2 saws, nice, and a bunch of little random things. Did I? Was there a... I don't remember this much floor space. I remember there being another locker laying up. Maybe, I don't know. It's been a long time. All right, hit the button. Well, let's see what's in here first. More water, as always. There's always water in all the cans. I want to, while we're here, okay, so you will let me pick that up. Can I put it, like, somewhere? I don't care. Put this away. I was interested to know, can I move those? I would like to place this. So this is a magical mattress. This is one of several in the game. This is a magical mattress. This particular bed used to, like the one in Trappers, heal you more than it should have when you sleep in it. So that would be something to test to see whether or not if moving things around like that would cause things to break. I want you to go right there. Thank you very much. I would really like to keep the Hinterland box, but, hey, guys, actually, if you want a merch thing, how about little ones of these? Oh, that's right. We don't use that logo anymore. Anyhow, onwards to... time is it? Yeah, onwards to the next bunker. And hopefully not this. It's nice out right now. I'm going to go harvest this wolf. And maybe spend the night. I'm not in any kind of hurry, once again. Yep. I think I've noticed this here, too. Push the right button. And place. Place. I think this fire barrel sunk in the ground a little bit. I remember it being a lot taller than that. Anyhow, we'll cook our meals. I might just do this. Why don't you make water while you're at it? We're here for a little bit. Go ahead and cook some water. Have a safe place, plenty to go. If I recall correctly, like I said, the moose used to be in this run back there, if I recall correctly. And again, we have 150 some odd episodes at this point in time. We were back here episode... Well, we started in Hush. I custom started in Hush River so that I could get all of the gear. So we would have known within the first couple of episodes, probably 3 or 4 episodes, how we were going to do. And I do remember that we got some really fun stuff in Hush because it was custom. So I think there might even be a bear hide hiding in Hush River. We haven't been back since we did the Tales. So yeah, it's been again, it's kind of one of those things. It's like I like these kinds of things, and I probably should have spent a little bit more time paying attention to this particular character, and probably should have kept playing her in between. But like I didn't. I let her sit, and now we're coming back to it. The Long Dark's going to be one of those games that I'm going to probably don't want to cook that one. Always pick up the short one. Why? Long Dark is going to be a game I'm going to play probably sporadic for the rest of my life once we get this done. Once we get this thing sorted and figured out, and they get the last episodes for the actual story mode built, and then story mode caught up with survival. We'll see how it goes past that. I do know they have a new game. I do know that Hinterland has a new game planned in the future, and I'm I hate to say it, everybody said they wanted this game in multiplayer, and as long as it looks like this, I'm down. But if you change the art style of the game and you put in zombies, it's not going to work, guys. Alrighty, we got a bunch of things cleared out. I know I'm kind of wasting a little bit of time. I need the sun to come up, and we need it to warm up. So we'll just crunch up some of these little vegetables that I probably should be saving and, you know, eating. But hey, I don't know. I keep saying that, and I look at it and I go, I think maybe some of the better options are for healing and/or medicinal functionality over other things. And then I kind of say, well, maybe not. I do believe we have a blizzard. We do, well then I'm just going to spend a little bit of time moving furniture around. Hey, we do. And then we're going to continue on. What can I move in here? So you can't move that. What if I do... I'm going to do this. Oh, very much in the corner. And put... Their degree turn sucks too. This is a problem because I've also been on the side playing a little bit better building game that has a little bit better degree turn and a little bit better placement than this. I enjoy the fact that they gave us the ability to do various things, but there are things that they need to fix. Like, I would love to be able to take the tool and place that on the door and make a storage room out of it again. That would be fantastic. I think we'll place you in here. That can move. Yes, very nice. I'll put that right there. Bulletin board, that can stay. This is actually storage. That can go right there. And I probably should just crunch... We do have a few shelves in here. How nice. Put shelf down. I mean, don't get me wrong. The building and placement movement is fantastic as far as what you would expect from something like this game. It is absolutely amazing. But like, at one point there was a bug that you could actually sleep on those. What I'd like to do is take it and place it in those racks. I don't want to touch this. But, you know, what I'd like to do is move this, maybe over here. Yeah, and then move this one. Will you fit? You will. Go. Nice. Not that that matters anything. And I don't know where that door came from. Anyhow, we killed time because we have a blizzard and we're waiting on things to happen. I would really love to be able to move those, and I would really love to be able to apply this to those, because I can fix the cabinet doors in the houses. Why can't I fix lockers? Anyhow, I guess there's things I can probably build. I will build them. Actually, we do have things we can build. Let me build some stuff for a minute. I'm going to say it's time to craft that bow. I do hate to say it. I think it is time to craft that bow. We're at a point now I'm willing to carry its weight around, because our other bow was getting to at the point I get a little scared about. 25% is when I start to be scared about these things. And so 29, anything under 25%, I'm just going to say this is as me. Anything under 25% is when you start to care about your bow, because it may or may not break with every use. So who knows? Anyhow, we're going to continue to just wait this storm out. Might hack up some of these shelves and fix my stuff. I think one thing I'm wondering about is as we kind of wander through this game now, we've had all these updates. Why is it that lantern fuel bottles, empty, stay in our inventory? But water bottles, empty. Don't. Where is this plastic printer these characters have that makes this happen? That's... For those of you that are looking at that, that's not a whole hell of a lot in kilos. That's like, I don't know, less than 100 grams of weight. But you carry around about 5 of those. That's some weight. They're empty, ain't nothing in them. Now, I haven't tried to fill them, but back before, these never existed. And I don't get it. So, I don't know. Anyway, still waiting on the blizzard. Alrighty, we have wasted an entire day given to a blizzard because of things. And again, I'm very glad I don't have to deal with cabin fever. Might even put a little quick discussion out about how cabin fever works, but apparently everything is good. Our heads are square and set. I need to eat what's left of this, and then we're going to run up here and go find this bunker. For those of you that don't know the story of some of this area, what I would love to entertain to a lot of people to do is that we can kind of talk about story for a second here. The original story, before Redux, the game that everybody plays now, before Redux, Milton had you do a lot of things. What was interesting about Milton is how the airplane crash related to this highway and how Will's struggle to survive actually kind of was a lot harder. And I know it's kind of really weird, but Will's struggle to survive was a lot harder than it is. And maybe some of you guys don't know that. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk up the highway. I'm going to make sure that the correct arrow's on, and I do want to be using the correct bow. I went ahead and made the bow because we're sitting at 39 per, we're sitting at just under where I'm a little concerned, and now I need to be a little careful because I don't want to die to a wolf. But Will's struggle in the initial before Redux versions of the game, and I don't have a moose up here anymore, I guess. He had to start way, way, way up here, way, way all the way at the top of the highway, and walk all the way down here past this bear. All of us are used to this bear now. Those of you that have, explored those of you that have explored the Milton region, the Mountain Town region, know there's a bear up here, or at least used to be. Maybe he's not up here anymore. I don't know. I haven't seen him. I figured if there's any place to put a cougar, it's going to be up here. But there's a reason why this whole area is as built out and as well structured as it is. I mean, there's cars, there's things, there's stuff, there's things down on the river. It's a very reasonably what you would consider well-built area. It's because of the fact that, and the reasoning why I mentioned about that bed in that trailer, this was the original pathway for story. And I still, to this day, don't understand why they removed this. Will, well, when we get up here, I'll show you. All right, is Smokey here? And we'll talk about this. I figure this is still here because of things. Do we have batteries? Did we check? I don't remember if I looked at any of these houses. Okay, we did. Houses, cars. Oh. So this was refreshed because I checked up here. Let's go see if we got any more batteries. Yeah, because you can see one laying on the ground. Well, I was going to say you can see one laying on the ground. Is the bear here anymore? I don't care. Is the bear here anymore? Did they remove him? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hinterland, you've removed your history. You've removed your history. Anyhow, for those of you that remembered, there's a bear that lives right here, and he probably does. He's probably spawned somewhere else at this point in time, and walked down this line. Now, let's walk back down memory lane a little bit, and we'll check this car too to see if there's a battery. No battery, and I'm pretty sure we've gotten all the things. All right, nothing in container. Now, the reason why I say this is interesting because of the fact that for whatever reason they decided to remove this entire section out of story. And a lot of you probably realize that when you look at this, it's like, it's kind of really interestingly one-sided. It's one-ended, and it's one-ended now. Let's get to the end of it. I think it was about right here, right in here. The wolf struggle, that initial, oh god, it's a wolf, is going to be like right in here somewhere. Just for reference for those of you that have played story recently. Into the cave we go. And we're going to tell some fun stories as we go. I do believe we've been here, or if we haven't, well, then we're going to go pick things out. Hey, look, they fixed the disappearing wolf. That wolf almost always did not want to be here the way that it was supposed to be. Anyhow, we'll look through this little cave real quick. 100% certain he's probably there because we've already been here and I fixed the bug. But they did a lot of work. I mean, they even did some interesting lighting, like there's some green lighting and some work lighting and stuff. The reasoning why it's so interesting is because this entire cave is built so you can walk through it without light, which is an interesting thing. And look at some garbage boots. I don't care. We're here to pick up any available stuff and fuel and things, and let's go. Out the door. This entire cave was designed and built to be able to be traveled through with minimal light, meaning you can pretty much, I know I have the lantern on and I guess I should shut it off, but you can see your way all the way through it, or at least to the needed noted points. Watch. I know it's a little dark, but if you come through it, you can see it. Little lights, little things. It's the only cave in the entire game that has green lights. This cave. It's the only cave that has green lights. Now, where are we, you ask? Well, let's explain. A lot of you probably may know where this is, and for those of you that don't know where we are, I'm fixing to show you. Because if you've played story, you should remember this little rabbit area. And you know why you should remember this little rabbit area? Because that's where a lot of you failed to learn how to throw rocks. Rabbits. Plane crashes right over there. The interesting thing was, there used to be a wall over there. That wall went all the way across. And there was a ramp over here that got you up on top of these areas, and they removed it because they felt it better to send Will towards Milton as quickly as possible, because a lot of people complained about the fact of how quickly it took them to get from one point to another, having never played the Long Dark. Initially, you came out of that plane crash down here to mess around with these rabbits, up a hill to the side, a ramp, and around past this bunker that's right here, excuse me, into that cave, and then past that bear, which taught you several things right off the bat. I'm saying all of that because I hope right now I get my first hit on this thing. And I think we probably won't. Is there anything? We're going to know. We're going to learn if there isn't anything available as far as the so-called loose bricks or anything like that in this playthrough. then I think what's going to happen is I'm going to probably park it. But we're going to hit all of the bunkers, making note which ones are decorated, making note which ones don't have anything special in them, and then we're going to go from there. So, sadly, ladies and gentlemen, it's another bunker empty, and I don't think I see any kind of what I would consider loose bricks. That might be one. That's a metal shelf. I guess we can use the Y thingy. Can I move you out of the way? I don't see loose bricks behind it. Oh, there's a spoon. Can take? We'll take spoon. Spoon doesn't get left. They'd say they're not decorating in here. I mean, I think, can you take the rack? You can take the rack even. How cute. Anyhow, I'm going to park it here. I've been sitting here recording for a good long time. A lot of this may or may not change in between episodes, between now and the end of it, but I do at least know that from now on, we're set. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we can continue this without having to do any kind of things, but, well, that's 3 down. 4 down. 5 more to go. And supposedly, well, we may have to do this for every single time he says us to do things, and I don't want to have to go back to any of these. Anyhow, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'm getting a mite discouraged, but Hush River's next, and we're going to go straight there from here. Thanks for watching. Bye.